Tonight with breaking news.
What we know thus far is that Great Mills High School began its school day this morning at 7:45 a.m. like many other days, except for on this day, a male student produced a handgun and fired around, wounding a female student and another male student in a hallway of Great Mills High School.
And this is our Western edition. Good evening. It began as an ordinary school day, and it was almost over when gunfire erupted this afternoon. This deadly mass shooting happened in Parkland, Florida, about 20 miles northwest of Fort Lauderdale at Marjorie Stoneman Douglas High School, attended by about 3,000 students. A suspect was taken into custody about a mile from the scene. We're going to have much more on him in just a moment. We do have extensive coverage tonight, beginning with Manuel Bojorquez.
That's right, Jeff. And a law enforcement source tells CBS News the gunman appears to have pulled the school's fire alarm to create chaos and then began firing. Those who could ran, hiding in classrooms, even closets, while the shooting continued.
Shannon Watts, let me start with you. I'm going to get to the specifics in just a moment, but taking this proposal as a whole, do you think it will help prevent school shootings in the future?
No, I mean, I don't think the proposal put forward by the president is in any way helpful. In fact, in a word, it's pathetic. It takes all of the onus for gun safety in this country and pushes it down to the states while elevating the NRA's top priorities like arming teachers and incentivizing the states to do that. Look, if arming teachers was the answer, we wouldn't have the problem we have in this country. We need to disarm dangerous people, not arm teachers. And the reality is even highly trained police officers hit their targets about 18% of the time. We cannot turn volunteer teachers into sharpshooters.
I don't think it takes advantage of what we really know about these shootings. We need to focus on making sure kids come forward with information because they hear a lot of rumors and threats, and that when that information is collected, we act on it. In all of the most recent incidents, we've seen people come forward to the FBI and not enough intervention was possible. We need to focus on that. Arming teachers really worries me because, as Shannon said, accuracy is a real problem, especially when people are feeling pressured and anxious, which they obviously would be in such a catastrophic situation.
Lately in the news, a lot of stuff has been going on in regards to these school shootings. And in the government, in so many words, are considering basically arming the teachers.
Bullshit. That's
let's
wrong.
Let's talk about for a minute. Like, how do y'all feel about this whole entire, first of all, the fact that school shootings have became major all of a sudden. And what do you guys feel like the proper way we should go about the situation here?
I think we need to. I think we need to take a page from Joe Clark's book, Lean on Me. we need to get more. We need to have metal detectors in the school. We need to have security at the door. You know what I'm saying? More beef up security. We got to get more stern with the kids that is causing certain problems and not just look at it as, because a lot of these school systems that's going through the shootings, they're so trustworthy and so lenient on the kids and so kumbaya or whatever with the kids or whatever. Like a lot of it, like you gotta, I'm not saying you can't trust the young kids, but at the same time, the world we living in, you see what's going on. We got to get more up in their face and more, you know what I'm saying, a bit more stern because...
Let's keep it real. Let's keep it real here. The white schools, because everything you just named are black schools. We already have metal detectors because guns and violence and drugs have already been on our premises, and we've already gone to these measures. Our teachers don't kumbaya us like that. Matter of fact, there's two different curriculums. There's what the school system is, and there's what this is how you're black and this is how you survive in society curriculum that goes on.
There you go.
My whole thing is the problems are now becoming prevalent in the white schools, and a lot of times it's not even making it to the school. Like the last big major shooting we had down in Florida, that happened on the ground on the way to school. So it never even made it to the building before bodies started dropping. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So as much as I want to be like, well, it takes a white kid to die before y'all start paying attention to stuff. Honestly, I feel like y'all need to stop sensitizing everything, like Cal was saying. Like, they make everything all about emotions, but when a kid gets emotional, you don't give them no avenue to talk about it. You take out the arts in schools, you take out music in school, you take out all these different things that let kids basically get that out their system that they don't have nothing to do anymore. Like, that kid who was angry because he couldn't been accepted, he could have easily probably joined, like, the AV club. Everybody loves the AV club because they roll the TVs around. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, I don't know. I just think that y'all might hate me for this, and Tone Deaf Radio might get shut down for this, but on one side of the coin, this kind of outcry needs to happen. Because when we as black kids talk about things need to change and we need help and stuff, they won't fix it. They won't reform it. It's not in the budget. It takes white people. It takes private schools. It takes, privately funded universities to have things happen to them before people be like, ooh, yeah, we need to do something about this. We got a lot of crazy white boys out here who need something to help fix them. And we need to figure out how to do it.
And that's a fact, though, because
that's my issue. My issue is at the end of the day, and you can think about it, sit back and think about all the school shootings that's been happening lately. And the parents saying, well, I didn't know he felt like that. I didn't know he had those kind of issues. And that,
it's called
sit down and talk to my parents all the time.
White privilege don't
that
have
goes
to
back
talk
to exactly, and that goes back to exactly what I was saying. Like you got to be more in their face, just exactly like what Tone just said. White privileged kids, their parents don't know for one or two reasons. Either their parents ain't never there because they working all the motherfucking time, or their parents are so busy with their lives, they not even giving a damn about their kids' life. They just feeding them money, cars, clothes, and whatever they need to keep them busy and occupied and away from the fact that they not never there because they dealing with they shit, as opposed to the urban communities even when mama and daddy is working, even if you got both parents in the house working, they still all in your business, they still all in your phone, all in your friend, who you talking to, who you this, god damn it, what you say don't make me come back there, I'll bust your ass. Like, it's a difference. So we don't have these problems. You know what I'm saying? We got these problems.
Saying, we ain't having locked doors up in here. Why you locking
exactly.
Also, you have to remember. You also have to remember, white privilege. Most white families don't have a big, huge knitted community like black people have to. They always want to do their own stuff, or they have their own environment. Like Tom and Martha might go over here and buy the biggest house on the block. Want you to see how much they've achieved financially, but Tom and Martha don't have nobody that come over by their house. Or when they do have it, they have a big swanky event, or they throw a party and they make you hide all your problems until they go away. Tom don't talk to his mom or his dad that often. Martha don't go visit her sisters or nothing like that. You have to find out later on down the road that they have brothers and sisters because everybody separates from the family. Whereas in the black community, because it's so dangerous for us at times, we tend to be more closer, or we tend to expand our family. Like, think about it. In white America, having a stepchild is looked down upon. Oh, you're not part of our family, so we're not going to treat you like we treat everybody else. You get the Cinderella effect. Whereas in the black community, a stepkid? What's the stepkid? You family, you family. I don't care if your daddy, if that's your daddy, this is your daddy, and this is my kid, you are my kids at the current moment in time. So there's no separation. There's no being treated differently. So a lot of that does come from how they treat their kids. They don't look at emotion side of things. They teach their kids how to be successful and how to financially be okay and how to step over somebody to get ahead in the world, but they don't teach them how to love or how their emotions. That's why you see so many white women who have no problem just marrying the successful guy or being the side chick, or even in a lot of white relationships, they'll cheat constantly and still be there.
Like and still be together 20 years plus.
Husband be smashing somebody at the office, wife smashing the pool boy. At 6 o'clock, they get rid of whoever they messing with, and they come back together and be this family that nobody knew about. And you don't find out to the funeral. Pablo shows up at the funeral that you even found out that Martha and Pablo was fucking.
That's right.
You know.
That's right.
And the son and the daughter the whole time had to keep this secret to themselves. They had to hold it in. You don't put the family business out in the street. You know.
That's right.
I mean, you don't do that in a black family either. But in these situations, they have to harbor it. Or when that white kid is going through teenage angst, when they're being punished, they're being tortured, they're being picked on for having bad acne or not being at the financial status that white privilege should be at. Or even worse, they have to go to the urban schools or be part of the public school system, and they're getting picked on by all those who have these privileges. Because white folks are bigger bulliers than black people. Black kid might pick on you because you have something. They might steal it from you. But at the end of the day, we all know we got that one struggle we all have to deal with all the time. So eventually we'll outgrow it, and maybe even your bully come back and apologize to you for being such a bully when they were a kid. No, white people will continue bullying you for the rest of your life. You can be a grown-ass man, and you still being bullied by the guy who was bullying you when you were younger because they feel like this is what they're supposed to do. This is normal. Okay? There's whole movies about this. Okay?
Yep.
And
it really
it's
is.
Like they don't have no place to get this anger out or get this feeling out their system, so they do what they can do best. They get angry, and then they go after the people who cause the anger. And then we sit back and we're like, oh, my God, how could that kid kill his ex-girlfriend because she broke up with him? You don't know how much of himself he put into that relationship. You don't know how much he cared about that girl, and no one taught him about heartbreak. No one taught him about looking at a good girl and what's a chick who's just using you for your status, and vice versa. So he goes and he kills the girl and he shoots the guy. You know, they don't know how to handle being cheated on. We handle being cheated on. We'll go all out and go crazy in the whole 9 yards, and we'll drink our sorrows away, or we might get into a little physical altercation. But at the end of the day, we move on. Women the same way.
They
might
deal with that shit.
Fuck your car up. They might try to mess up your next relationship because they have that anger and they need to know how to get it out. But they won't go to the point of killing you. They might come and wave a gun around and threaten you and shoot the tires out your car.
And that's when you just have makeup sex.
Right.
And you be like, get your ass out of here.
You do what you can. But I'm just saying, these white kids, they need an avenue besides the suicide hotline. It's working, but it's not working for everybody.
No.
It's not working for everybody.
No, they don't.
I just want these school shootings to stop, because everybody here on Tone Deaf Radio has kids that go to school. And I don't want to be the person who has to hear that one of my fellow radio station mates' child had got shot, or their school got shot at today. And
that's right.
It's crazy. You know what I'm saying?
That's right. And I agree. We definitely can't do that, because like Tone said, us in the urban community, us, you know what I'm saying, we know how to deal with our emotions. We deal with it different ways. One thing that these white kids have been taught, they've been taught how to get even. They deal with their emotions by getting mad and getting even. We deal with our emotions in a lot of different other ways besides for that, you know. But the one thing I will say, the white kids in the urban communities don't be bringing that shit to the urban schools, because they know Mike They know Mike, Jamal, and Jamel.
Lil Ray go.
Well, fuck they ass. That's right. They leave that shit alone.
This is why I was friends with all the white kids in high school, because I was so afraid of them shooting.
You want to get that heads up?
Man,
get heads up before you come in.
Man,
I mean,
on the days
I
did. Like, hey man, after Columbine, I took that shit real serious. Like,
yeah, that shit was real.
I ain't trying to die in school. Like,
yeah,
that's the last place you want to die at.
Right.
Oh,
like nobody wants to go to school, and all you want to do is get the chicken patties that day. But while you in the cafeteria standing in line, getting ready to give them your lunch ticket, some white dude just starts spraying. So you got a bullet to the arm, and you still didn't get your chicken patty. That's just a bad day.
That's just cruel. That's just cruel, David.
It's probably why I skipped a lot of class too, because I didn't want to be there on a bad day.
I went to all black school, so every day was a bad day.
Well, I went to a majority of Latino.
Okay.
High school.
As long as you don't step on their Adidas or put your butt on their lowrider, you good.
You good.
And stay away from their women.
Word. I mean, with the Latino women?
Yeah, stay away from their women, because you got to be careful. You talking to a Latino, you try to talk to a Latino woman. So you either talking to the girlfriend of a thug or the sister of a thug. And I don't know which one is worse, to try to talk to the sister or making the mistake of talking to their girl.
See, I didn't listen to that rule, because, I mean, like, they was feeling me. So, you know, I was like, yo, mommy, what's up? What up, mom? Come here, I know how to fight.
Joker be at your house and go fuck.
I ain't give a damn. I was like, yo, I know how to fight, and my goons don't play. Look, what up? You got a cousin? Because my man my man said, you know, you gonna holler at me, so you got a cousin? And they always got a cousin, so they came like 3-4 deep. You know what I'm saying? And they brothers and shit ain't like me, but they ain't never say nothing because they already knew what time it was. I was like, listen, fuck that. They look good. They feeling the bro.
I was a little nerdy dude, so I had to rely on my humor. And
all I'm saying is, like, I mean, black kids is black kids and Mexicans is Mexicans, and, you know, that's cool. But you never know how, like, they stick together. And when I say they
damn
stick
sure
together, they stick together. So I don't know if I've ever told this story. I probably have. But so one day we was all in the gymnasium, as they like to call it. Because we were having the student.
Said the whole word.
Nobody
said like to call it.
In years. They like
the gymnasium.
The gym.
The gym. Talking about the gym. You got motherfuckers that don't even know. You got motherfuckers that don't even know it's gymnasium. They like, we talking about gym?
You know?
Oh, all right.
If you don't know that the whole word is gymnasium, you're stupid. Because I'm pretty sure.
Wow.
I'm pretty sure a teacher has said this to you in your life. Like, yeah, meet me in the gymnasium.
Yep.
Like what?
And you got some dumbasses that. And you got some dumbasses that responded. What?
Where is that?
They built a new side to the school. They got a new part to the school.
I hate dumb people.
All right, continue the story.
Now you know how I feel. Now you know how I feel, one.
So we were having the student staff basketball game. So, you know, no Mexicans on the basketball team. I mean, we probably had like 3 all together. You know, it was a few Mexicans, a few Spanish. I call them Spanish people, Hispanics, because they was all lumped together. And it was a bunch of niggas in the gymnasium because basketball, that's our sport. That's what we do.
Mm-hmm.
So a group of black kids decided to pick on the Mexicans that was in the gym. So they outnumbered. It's like 5 Mexicans and like 60 black kids. You're not going to win this fight. So as we leave the gym and we all in the hallway, one of the Mexicans with the slick back hairstyle and some black lokes, and he had a flannel shirt on. So I knew he was on business because he had a flannel on. He whistled in the hallway.
They picked the wrong Mexican.
And about 70 Mexicans came out of nowhere. I was like, you know what, bro? I got to go home. I can't stick around for this.
Hell no.
They're going to beat y'all up.
Hell no.
Said he had a flannel and he whistled.
Right, he picked the wrong Mexican, dude. He had slick hair with a flannel on. God damn it, listen. Leave him alone. That's Chico. His brother is Pablo. You know what I'm saying?
He's real gay.
Yeah, exactly. Leave them motherfuckers alone.
He whistled, and a bunch of them came out of nowhere. Like, that alone is like a stereotype that you cannot make up.
Hell no. You can't make that shit up.
If that ain't blood in, blood out, that is
American me. That was Puppet.
Fam, that is
little Puppet.
That is every racial annotation that you can think of in America.
You got a minute for your son, Father? I need to talk. I'm so tired of trying to run, Father. Let's take a walk. I'm so sorry for what I done, Father. It ain't my fault, but the devil's been on my back lately. He's like a hawk. You never give us more than we can handle, but it's getting hard, and I'm a strong individual. But I need you, God. Love the things that I used to. I don't wanna run the streets like I used to. I know I'm gonna speak the word for you one day. Up in there like hallelujah on Sunday. I thank you, Lord, for the blessings that you gave me, and for my life with the blessings you have saved me, and for my wife you have carried me enough times, and that's the truth. Married me to rough times throughout my youth, and through it all I saw that you were still with me. I was that one lost sheep and you was coming to get me. Lord, you got me like, your love got me like, Lord, you got me like, your love got me like, Lord, you got me like, your love got me like, Lord, you got me like, your love got me like. I look at life a little different now since you hugged me, and I always love my people, but now they love me. Thank you for the love, Lord. We praise you. Jacob's descendants from Africa to Asia, pleading the blood of Christ over our life. Wrong or right, just help us make it through the night, and we'll shout your name in times of need and times of joy, and when we bleed and when we are overcome with greed. You ain't gonna have to tell me twice, I'ma take heed, and because of what you've given me, I know you'll deliver me, and I won't drown no matter how deep the river be. You are the strength I never knew I had, kept the heart good when they told me it was bad. All praise is due to you, that's why I had to dedicate something new to you. Thank you, Father. Lord, you got me like, your love got me like, Lord, you got me like, your love got me like, Lord, you got me like, your love got me like, Lord, you got me like, your love got me like. I never knew a love like this before. Messing with the dog life, I missed it all. Open up the doors and let me in. I'm down for the cause, so let's begin. Prayers that you give to me, I give to them. Same way you live in me, I live in them. Life is a blessing now. You got me smiling from inside of my heart when inside it was dark, and it doesn't rain anymore. Only sunshine, no pain anymore. I really love mine. You washed away the tears with the fears. I'm happier than I've ever been in my life. The whole 30 years, you know that. One day I speak the word, you know that. When I do, I will be heard, you know that. You gave me a permanent smile, and you know this, Father, because I'm your child. What? Lord, you got me like, your love got me like, Lord, you got me like, your love got me like, Lord, you got me like, your love got me like, Lord, you got me like, your love got me like, Lord, you got got me like, your love got me like, Lord, you got me like, your love got me like, Lord, you got me like, your love got me like, Lord, you got me like, your love got me like.
Hey yo, it's DJ K Slay from around the way. And my dog DMX is putting it down with the Bloodline family and the Bloodline Kennels. The Great Depression, 4th time. X keeps it gutter and his dogs are no different. You gotta respect the line. First out the kennel, Jigs, rapping straight from YO Kennel, holding it down.
Let it be known, bring it to me, break the fingers that you write with, mouth that you recite with, real life shit. Yeah. Niggas call me God on beats cause I like shit, quicker than those, shooting big holes, ripping your clothes, play games, have a thug nigga, sit at your home. Suka walking with that bitch when he spit at your dome. Damn, your brains all over the place, bitch crying and screaming, cause your brains is all over her face. Damn. I got love for street thugs and killers with deep mugs who bust they guns first, then they start to cuss. Shook niggas hold their guns till they start to rust. Bitch niggas don't want no parts of us, we dangerous. Tripped a few times off of angel dust. One shot, turn your brains to slush.
The Great Depression,
yeah. Come niggas on. Don't learn shit till the lights is off. It's too late, now your life is lost, motherfucker.
Damn, see what I'm saying? The shit is real. Next out the kennel barking from Dirty Jers is that nigga Loose.
Let me loose, nigga. Get the fuck off me. I can't believe my ears. Hot, these niggas barely warm. In fact, they whack, they just got a hot song. Fucking up the game, it's cats like you that make whack niggas think they can rap slow. But Loose at the door now, so come with it. I'ma make sure no more rappers like you get in. You want it? We could go hard with the beats, or hard to the body, or hard to the teeth. Yeah, I was on Universal, they couldn't hack it. They kept me on the hush like Whitney drug habit. Got drafted, they made it to the front line. A year later, got traded to Bloodline. Now it's hard for cats to keep their spot. He rock too much ice, he can't keep it hot. And when all the ice melt, they all water down. Loose, fuck that, these streets is mine now.
Fire, only straight kills, know what I'm saying? Next out the kennel, my nigga Big Stan from Harlem. Get at him, dog.
Who's next? That would be me. BS, you know? Y'all niggas ain't ready. I'm like a thief in the night. I creep in your life one day when you nice. High off the Henny, catch you while you partying, right? Let the semi put your body on ice. For a price, make a bastard of your son as well as widow your wife. My struggle was tight. Love inside my heart has limits. Like anything outside of Bloodline, bound to get it. We bound to win it. Niggas want, we bound to give it. And anything you cowards start, you know we bound to finish.
Let's go.
As you see, the cage is open, muzzle is off, the 9 is sick. The silencer will muffle the cough, the line is thick. Stand, stay solo, of course. My shoulder will frost on any nigga other than dog. I'm the one your moms would hate you to cross. Of course, if you the only child who be left replacing the loss, please think before you go against the B.S. And no, it's not a game, I'm one of Bloodline's best, nigga.
Whoa, 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 they just keep biting. The last to bite, that bitch, the bitch of the litter. Crazy Cash, Cashmere, get at him, girl.
What the fuck y'all niggas know about grease? I got enough to put it into your piece. Plus bust into your fleece. Make your back bend in the crease. That's what you get offending the beast. You hating me like you a friend of Khalees. Low cop back and release. Bad bitch cracking your piece. Bullet holes in the back of your piece. Always catch niggas coming from the back with the heat. Love to watch their knees buckle when they smack the concrete. You ain't gotta love me, just respect the bitch. Scared to fight me, get your girl so I can wet the bitch. Who give a fuck who your old lady be? I put holes in the old Navy tea if she fucking with me. You know my niggas stand gin suits, Bergen X. Got niggas switching occupations cause they heard we next. Love no niggas above mine, cause no niggas above mine. And that shit's in my heart, cause it's in my fucking blood. bloodline.
My son, problem child. DMX, Rough Riders, what a blow. Problem children, y'all niggas got problems.
Wanna blow, wanna problem.
But they don't want no problems. But they don't want no problems.
Wanna blow, wanna problem.
But they don't want no problems. Nah, they don't want no problems.
Wanna blow, wanna problem.
But they don't want no problems. But they don't want no problems.
Wanna blow, wanna problem.
But they don't want no problems.
Telling you, baby.
They don't want no problems. I told niggas pack their bags or grab their guns before I come. It's too late, y'all had your fun. It's all over now. I don't wanna talk to niggas. Popping shots like corks at niggas. Sticking forks at niggas, cause they done. Only reason that y'all still breathing's cause y'all run when we bust shots and my niggas clutch Glocks. Broad day right in front of precincts. Fuck cops. Niggas want props, then they die for 'em. Kiss the barrel, cry for 'em. Spirit leave your body, touch the sky for 'em. Fuck Voltron. See when me and mine's form in the 9 storm. Death, time's gone. I'm that cat that y'all niggas got your eyes on. Go to Poppy broke trying to get y'all pies on. To the day that I'm gone, I'm real fuck stardom. Niggas want talk, but they don't want no problems. 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 Nah, they don't want no problems. But they don't want no problems. But they don't want no problems. But they don't want no problems. Nah, they don't want no problems.
All you niggas want is your heart back. Dog, you pussy, acting like you really wanna bark back. Don't push me, only room enough for one dog to hold this shit down. You cowards know it now. I'ma hold it down. When I'm done, close it down. It's my shit here. The fuck that nigga just say? Try shit where? Come on, cupcake. Cats ain't even built like that. I've been seen through the bullshit. I'm real like that. I know how to walk the dog. I know how to chase the cat. I know how to get a bone. I know how to bring it back. I know how to flip on a nigga, split him with the bat. I know how to train the pup to make sure they scratch. You motherfuckers don't want no problems, cause my revolvers are solving them one by one until it's all of them. Let that be a lesson to your mans and shit. Keep your fucking mouth shut if your mans won't spit, nigga.
But they don't want no problems. But they don't want no problems. But they don't want no problems. Nah, they don't want no problems. But they don't want no problems. But they don't want no problems. But they don't want no problems. Nah, they don't want no problems.
Well, it's the kid data. Crush your head into a cake batter. Y'all know that cake mix, but y'all don't wanna taste this shit. Guns I should have been arrested for. Y'all gon' make my bullets expand like a Leslie's jaw. Don't you test me, boy. Don't fuck with XR. Drag to the dash. Cause once you dumped in these bags, you drag to the trash. Dumpster amongst the rest of them fags. My poker got your skin looking like acupunctures. Keep a silence on the tip, can't afford the noise. My banger got a jagged edge like them 4 boys. If you're hot, I super soak you, won't be able to dry it off. Just relax, take your last breath and die it off. Nothing but love I spread, but take advantage in the way this letter rush your head. You swear they dyed your head red, like my bitch Eve. You know I'm not a faggot, but I make niggas strip tease in front of me. It's fun of me, bitches.
But they don't want no problems. But they don't want no problems. But they don't want no problems. Nah, they don't want no problems. But they don't want no problems. But they don't want no problems. But they don't want no problems. Nah, they don't want no problems. Wanna blow, nigga. Nah, to the they don't want no problems. Nah, they don't want no problems. Nah, they don't want no problems. Nah, they don't want no problems.
Yeah. Come on. MG. Know the jig. Know the face. Know the name, nigga. Come on. Yeah.
Now who could do it like the NYC? Y'all niggas ain't about this life. Running up inside of the crib to cut your lights. My AR lights lift up life, drugs and gun fights. White on whites, Menage and Dykes, a nice ice white raps for these niggas who scrap and gun clap. Stick up kids, leaving y'all with two in the back. What you bitch made niggas started doing the rap. 7-figure shit, really started brewing the rap. Taking back the hood shit, bulletproof for biscuits. Tips off of hustling, grass broke from bricks and whips with templates. We switch while we moving all of this weight. Till we screaming all of us hate and see shit still real. Nothing ever changed, but we still in the field. Niggas try to front, but the game's too real. We don't give a fuck about the way you feel. So fuck what you feel, and shit still real. Nothing ever changed, but we still in the field. Niggas try to front, but the game's too real. We don't give a fuck about the way you feel. So fuck
y'all niggas better get the guns, fuck the prep talk. I don't wanna hear it, cause when it's on, it's on. Talking, I don't feel it, that's the fake shit. Arguing just make shit hot. And with my short fuse, I'm always quick to make shit pop. Nigga, respect this. Catch me on the blocker in clubs, I'm ambidextrous. Solo with the Glock and the snub, but I ain't reckless. With me, it's always one big dot, then one big shot, and one kid drops. Headshot, closed lid over one big box. And a preacher left praying over one big plot. Never a mess. Now I wanna conquer the world, and I'ma do it. Wanna know how? Fucking with Earl. He's the one that took me in and raised the dog from a pup. With his guidance, helped create a beast from a mutt. Just released from the cut, going straight for the neck. BS, bloodline, what the fuck you expect, nigga?
Shit still real. Nothing ever changed, but we still in the field. Niggas try to front, but the game's too real. We don't give a fuck about the way you feel. So fuck what you feel, and shit still real. Nothing ever changed, but we still in the field. Niggas try to front, but the game's too real. We don't give a fuck about the way you feel. So fuck
it's time to take out the garbage. And niggas want the hard shit, I got shit that'll start shit. Rip apart shit and disregard shit. Thought it wasn't real no more. It's because I got a deal. What you think, I ain't gon' steal no more? Usual suspects once again. Thus begins the bullshit we both went through. From trusted friends, busting in from where?
It's time to build.
Fuck what you heard, baby, shit still real. Yeah, niggas think your shit don't stink, cause it don't think. Hit a motherfucking iceberg, your shit won't sink. Bitch, don't blink, cause I'ma hit you with something. I'ma hit you for frontin', I'ma hit you for nothing. Fuck it, I'm loving the obstacles that I go through. It keeps me real, don't make me have to show you. Fuck you, cause I don't know you. And listen, dog, if I got to blow you, you know where you go to.
Shit still real. Nothing ever changed, but we still in the field. Niggas try to front, but the game's too real. We don't give a fuck about the way you feel. So fuck what you feel, and shit still real. Nothing ever changed, but we still in the field. Niggas try to front, but the game's too real. We don't give a fuck about the way you feel. So fuck what you feel, and shit still real. Nothing ever changed, but we still in the field. Niggas try to front, but the game's too real. We don't give a fuck about the way you feel. So fuck what you feel, and shit still real. Nothing ever changed, but we still in the field. Niggas try to front, but the game's too real. We don't give a fuck about the way you feel. So fuck what you feel, yeah.
You know what? That brings up a good point. I think white folks do dumb shit like school shootings because they don't be enough. Like, their church is only like an hour long. You can't find Jesus in an hour. You can't.
Yeah, because they always
still trying to park his car.
That's right.
He's still trying to park his car. So when does he have time to answer your prayers and heal you and your wicked ways when you only in there for an hour? And then 97% of the music at white churches sound like you actually talking to the devil, not God.
Word.
White folks
sound like songs from the Omen and shit.
I'm done.
White folks need to start going to Kojic and Baptist church. No, I'm dead serious here. White folks need to start going to Kojic and Baptist churches. Let them go for a year, and I guarantee you racism and crime and negativity will go down. Because then they will understand, they will have a better connection to God. I don't even care who your God is, you'll still have a better connection to them, and they'll have a better understanding. Have terrible churches. Meanwhile, everybody else in the world has a great relationship with their God, and they be running their own damn business.
You right though. You right, Tom. And they preachers instead of making them feel a word, they be preaching to them like they a damn warden and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like it's cell block 24.
And then on top of that, if they go to these positive churches, you don't have to worry about the archbishop touching on little boys, because guess what?
Word.
Our pastors and our reverends and our deacons can get married and fuck. Y'all white folks want y'all pastors to not engage in sexual activity.
But then he touching on little Timmy in the back.
And little Timmy didn't ask for this shit. And little Timmy now got to keep quiet, and he don't know how to keep quiet, so he go shoot up the Catholic Church in the schools.
That's right.
And then we trying to figure out you know what, church? Church is the problem. White folks need
church.
That's what it is. There we go. We solved all the problems in school. Put church back in the schools. Put black churches in schools.
Black church in the school.
Not Reverend Al Sharpton black church. We talking like Pastor Henry Greens or some shit like that. The pastor has to have a black name. I don't even know what Henry Green, but they have to have a black name to be the pastor at the school.
Yeah. Creflo Dollar or something.
No, definitely not Clef.
Not Creflo.
Creflo. That's a black name, Creflo Dollar. I mean,
clearly, I'm not trusting the pastor name, last name Dollar. Pastor Dollars. Like nigga, you were a pimp. You were a pimp.
Yeah. He just kept it. I mean, but look at what's that white pastor name? Reverend Popoff.
Reverend who?
That white pastor that be on TV is a white pastor that be on TV like in the wee hours. You send him a donation like Creflo and them. His name is Reverend Popoff. Y'all ain't never seen him? Like 2 o'clock in the morning? Like his name is Reverend Popoff. Yeah, it's Popoff.
Popoff.
I'm telling you, be like on infomercials, man. I'm telling you.
White folks, black people need school reform. White folks need church reform. If you fix those two things, you'll solve all the problems of America. I'm telling you.
Hey, whatever happened to that one dude? Whatever happened to that one dude who used to do infomercials at like 2 in the morning and he looked like O.J. Simpson?
Probably got arrested.
And he was a preacher, and he used to be like, "It's God." And he would say God like really fucking hard. And it was like, yeah, he was cold. But he looked like O.J. Simpson.
Oh.
Which was
even cold.
I was like,
what's his name?
I didn't know that was his name. I didn't know his real name was Popoff. His name Peter Popoff.
Peter Popoff. See? Told you, Peter Popoff. Reverend Peter Popoff.
You can't trust him.
He's just going to snap every service. Don't make me pop off.
I told you.
Don't do it.
And he be healing them. Oh, I can heal you. Come to my church. Peter Popoff. There you go, Peter Popoff. That's his name.
Wow.
Yep.
Can't trust.
Okay.
Can't trust him.
How y'all feel about this one dude who's supposed to be a preacher he'd be on Facebook and he would talk about like I got tagged to these videos.
Cussing preacher. You talking about the cussing pastor?
Yeah, and then they got a picture of him taking a picture
I'm gonna be honest
young lady, and he was laying his head on her breast, and then he made a video.
I seen that, and that nigga was like, "I don't see what's wrong with it. Y'all must be gay. Y'all don't like me laying my head on her breast. Ain't nothing wrong. What? What kind of preacher are you?
Man.
Like,
see?
I don't tell me. See, I don't talk about preachers. I don't talk about preachers like that.
He's healing the thoughts. He's healing the thoughts of the world.
Let's see, my problem with that is, my problem with that is, you got real preachers out here that's preaching the word of God. And this man is doing this, talking about, well, I can cuss because such and such cussed, and this is that, doesn't it? Come on, man. You supposed to be setting an example.
But you also got preachers out here that's touching the words of children. So
well, I'm gonna tell you what they call. They call false prophets. Doc.
At least
they call false prophets.
Archdiocese is over here touching on little kids. So
right. So at least she was of age and consenting to this photograph.
Yep.
Fact.
Well,
probably went home with him.
Right.
Probably made him feel like nothing. Probably made him feel like he's never failed before. Can you imagine?
Private consultation.
What doctrine?
You know,
what doctrine are y'all? That's what I want to know.
What doctrine are we? I'm just saying.
Hey, man,
where is your doctrine?
I'm just a firm believer in laying on the hand. Hey, don't you run across that street and you see cars coming,
He a firm believer.
Laying the healing hands.
No, he's not talking about healing hands. That ain't what he's talking about. But see, the whole reason we talking about this right now.
Some preachers lay pipe. I mean, hey.
They do.
The whole reason we talking about this right now, that's just it's shameful, bruh. And it's a lot of false prophets out here leading people to hell. It's sad to me. Like, it's real sad. Now, I ain't the most cleanest person in the world. I got my faults. I got my situations that I got going through.
Like dropping dimes on us, but we ain't going to say nothing about
it.
But
at the same time, bro, come on, man. You're supposed to be in a leadership format in a different – people look at you different. Sure, they look at me different because I'm a PK and I ain't even no preacher. But they look at me different because my father is a bishop, my mom a pastor. They look at you differently. So you have to carry yourself a certain type of way. Do some people get upset about that? Heck yeah, they get upset because every time somebody see me with a cigarette in my hand or I'm drinking a beer or whatever the case may be, hey, ain't you pastor such and such, son? Why you... Man, come on, man.
So listen,
all we saying is white folks need some in their life. They need to come talk to black people.
How many bags of popcorn you got?
Wow.
That's all we saying. White people need.
I saw.
If they get black Jesus, then the world completely different. Because I don't even know who. First of all, this white Jesus ain't even Jesus.
Just go to
European kids.
Reverend Shownuff Church.
I feel like I'm in the wrong business. Like, I think we need to turn Tone Deaf Radio and the Deaf Rush Show into some preachers.
Oh,
Tone Deaf Tabernacle Baptist Zion of the Third Choir Memphis.
I ain't feel for that.
I'm so mad at that.
So,
just be out here like, hey, man.
I'm going to take my membership elsewhere.
Amen. All the thick booties. Amen.
The blind can't follow the blind. See?
Twerk it like it's hot.
I'm not blind.
Drop it like it's hot.
I'm not blind. I see that ass. I definitely.
Hey, I be seeing that too. I be seeing that too, Cal. If I see one more twerking video in church,
wow.
I might alarm. Life is a tour, I sit and ride along, taking some notes and then I write the songs. I'm staring down the road, my life is gone. Is this where I belong? Is it wrong to not believe in right and wrong? My mental state is fucking me up and I cried upon while asking you for some answers, but we don't have that type of bond. Now my desire's gone, and with the way that I've been living lately, if I died right now, you turn the fire on. Sick of this bullshit, niggas call me a sellout, cause I hopped in Christianity so strongly then I fell out. Now I'm avoiding questions like a scared dog with his tail down, feeling so damn humiliated cause they looking at me like I'm hellbound. What story should I tell now? I'll just expose the truth. I'm so close to the fucking edge, I should be close to you, but who the fuck are you? You never show the proof, and I'm only fucking human, yo, what am I supposed to do?
There's way too many different religions with vivid descriptions, begging all fucking men and women to listen. I can't even beat my dick without getting convicted. These ain't wicked decisions, I got different intentions. I've been itching to get it, I've been giving assistance, but the whole fucking system is twisted. Now I'm dealing with this backlash because Marcus isn't a Christian, and I've been told that my sinful life is an addiction. But I can't buy it, it's just too hard to stand beside it. I need an answer, humans can't provide it. I look at the earth, the sun, and I can tell a genius man designed it. It's truly mind-blowing, I can't deny it. Is heaven real? Is it fake? Is it really how I fantasize it? Where's the Holy Ghost at? How long does it take a man to find it? My mind's a non-stop tape playing and I can't rewind it. You gave me the Bible and expect me not to analyze it? I'm frustrated and you provoked it. I'm not reading that motherfucking book because the human wrote it. I have a fucking brain, you should know it. You gave it to me to think, to avoid every useless moment. It was a mission that I had to abort, cause humans be lying with such an inaccurate source. It's gonna be hard to put me back on the course. Next Jehovah's Witness to come on my porch, I swear I'm slamming the door. A lot of folks believe it though, but I'm not surprised. Humans are fucking dumb, still thinking that Pac's alive. I ain't trying to take your legacy and torture down. I'm just saying, I ain't heard shit from the horse's mouth. Just sheep always telling stories of older guys who were notarized by you and you finally vocalized. Now I'm supposed to bow my head and close my eyes and somehow let the Holy Ghost arise? Sounds like a fucking poltergeist. Show yourself and the boom is done. Every rumor's gone, I no longer doubt the shit, you're the one. I'll admit that my sinful ways were stupid fun, and all my old habits can hop on top of a roof to plunge. I donate to a charity that could use the funds. Fuck the club instead of bitches, I'd hang with a group of nuns. And everyone I ran into would know what I came to do. I wouldn't take a step unless it was in the name of you. I hate the fact that I have to believe you haven't been chatting with me like you did Adam and Eve. And I ain't seen no fucking talking snake unravel from trees with an apple to eat. That shit never happens to me. I don't know if you do or don't exist. It's driving me crazy, send your condolences. This is me reaching to you, so don't forget, if hell is truly a pit of fire and I get thrown in it, I'ma probably regret the fact that I ever wrote this shit. My gut feeling says it's all fake. I hate to say it, but fuck it, shit, I done lost faith. This isn't a small phase, my perspective's all changed. My thoughts just keep picking shit apart all day. And in my mind, I make perfect sense. If you aren't real, then all my prayers aren't worth a cent. That will mean that I can just make up what my purpose is, and I can sit in church and just say fuck in the services. Man, what if Jesus was a facade? Then that would mean the government's God. I feel like they've been brainwashing us with a lot, so much that we don't even notice that we're stuck in the box. Man, everything is what if. Why is it always what if? Planet Earth, what if? The universe, what if? My sacrifice, what if? My afterlife, what if? Every fucking thing that deals with you is fucking suspect. I'm fucking done. I'm fucking done. This is my fucking life and I'm living it. I'm having fun. If you really care for me, prove that I need to live carefully. But I'll be damned if I put my own pleasure aside for an afterlife that isn't even guaranteed. We are you, and you're us. Stop playing games. My life's all I got, and heaven is all in my brain. And when I feel I'm in hell, my ideas are what get me through pain. Do as you please, and I'll just do me. I'm a human, I'll stay in my lane. Ill mind.
Us, mind, power. Live life, mind, power. It's us, mind, power. Live life, mind, power.
They interviewed the pastor and asked him why he would allow that to go on, and he was like, well, they're young people, and this is the type of music that the young people listen to.
And after they twerked it on the pulpit, we going to have a private session in my chambers, and I'm going to lay the word.
Oh, Lord.
Let Juan talk. Let Juan talk.
Look at the bare bones of the situation.
The bare bones, really?
it's not as bad as you. No, see, I'm saying it's not as bad as you may think it is. Like at the end of the day, you want the word of God to reach everyone, right?
Facts.
Yeah.
And you want these young people in the church and not on the street, right?
But that ain't the word of God.
But I'm saying though, like
it gets them in the door.
It's just adapting the change of times. Like
I'm sorry.
there's nothing wrong with mixing what's new in with what's old.
I'm sorry, I
That's
can't
the circle of life.
condone
That's how
it.
you got to keep it going. Everybody doesn't want to be a traditionalist, especially this new generation. Nothing.
Well, I know
traditional.
and I know I've been to churches like that. That they don't condone to the norm, but at the same time, they got.
What is your problem with them twerking? Let's get to the root of the issue here.
My problem with them twerking is my problem. See, I got a problem with the cussing. I got a problem with the twerking. My problem with the twerking is
I'll give you a pass with the cussing.
Granted,
but what's your problem with the twerking?
My problem with the twerking is a dance that's well known in the world out here in the clubs and stuff. Why you bringing what's in the clubs into the church, man? No,
because
man, come on, man. You can't condone that.
You're trying to bring those that are in the club into the church. Okay,
so
we're trying
First Lady should just start twerking in the front of the church.
If First Lady can drop it low to Jesus, let her drop
Good
it
night,
low to
everybody.
Jesus.
That's the end of the show. Y'all have a good night. We will see y'all next week. Cal, I'm going to end your show.
I'll just go ahead and mute Gator. I'll just mute Gator. That fixes that problem right there. So, no, you want to end shit. No, but it goes down to this. If you think about it, let's look at music and let's look at dance throughout the years. There's been dances that we look upon now as like, this is old and this is childish, that at one point in time used to be banned, that used to be looked at as wrong, that used to be looked at secular. Let's go ahead, let's look back at what Elvis used to do for an example. Now he too was a PK. For an example, the music he made, the moves he did, the gyrating of the hip, this was looked up as worldly and should not be in the church. But we go back and we look at what he did now as basically nothing. He moved his hip side to side a little bit and here and there. So, to me, honestly, twerking is imitation on it because it is what the girls do. And yes, them booties be moving and whatnot. But if the fact that this particular church let one or two girls twerk, and next thing you know, the next following week, she brung 3-4 of her friends because she felt comfortable in the church now. She didn't feel like she was being judged. Now, she may not twerk anymore because after a while she realized this is not a place that's good for her. But here's the fact that you just got 5 more girls into the church who probably would have never set foot in the church ever again because we looked upon them as, why are you twerking in the church being wrong? Okay? What I'm saying is, yes, in one way or form, should you be able to twerk in the church?
Yeah.
I mean,
pull them to the
I
side
hear you.
and let them and start teaching them why is this wrong and what a woman of God herself as. Don't just like, you shouldn't be doing that in the church, because she's going to turn around and was like, well, I don't fucking need to be here then. And now you may have just lost the soul. So that's all I'm saying. Don't condone them from doing it.
Right. The more you
them.
condemn people from them doing what they do, they'll rebel.
That's a fact.
Like,
That's a fact.
This ain't acceptable, and you trying to change my ways instead of teaching them like there's a different way. Like, there's nothing wrong with what you do, but look at it this way. Don't just say, okay, well, twerking in church, that's bad. Like, okay, well, let's incorporate your twerk with this praise day.
There you go.
And
less judgment.
Right. Let's bring cultures together instead of condemning everything. That's why we still got segregation now, because they separate everything.
Facts. That's basically what it boils down to. The older generation segregates a lot of stuff that the younger generation does. It causes this unnecessary rift. We're not saying twerking is wrong or they shouldn't be doing in the church. We're saying use it as a platform to mold them to what you want them to be. Not saying, ooh, y'all ain't nothing but a bunch of little demon seeds because y'all out here shaking y'all asses. No, you like, baby, why are you doing that? Well, this is the new dance.
Right.
Well, baby, that's not ladylike. You don't do that. You do that for your man. You don't do that. See, when you're in the house of God, you show praise, and that's how you do it. You don't condone them for doing it. You still say, okay, if you're going to do that, this is where you do that at. You don't do that here. But when you do it, this is what you should do. This is how we praise him. So if you want to twerk, you can twerk at home. You can give Jesus a lap dance all you want at your own house. But when you in the house of God, we do it this way, baby. Let's try this, baby. Come on, come pray with me real quickly, baby. Let me show you how we pray.
There you go.
Bring them in
Let's judgment. Let's judgment more support. Let's judgment more support.
Church is supposed to be a judge-free zone.
There you go,
man. But it seems to be the opposite.
Yeah. And see, a lot of the older heads forget that they was once young as well. You wasn't born this super saved person. Even if you was a PK, you still went through your trials and tribulations. But you got to you went through your path to get to where you at. A lot of them get to where they at, and then they just all high mighty that they forgot the path they had to go through to get there. And now this is why where all the judgment come at. You can't judge them. They still going down their path. Instead of judging them, help them and guide them get down that path, and they might get down there faster if you help them as opposed to judge them. Now you stopping their growth.
And you have to think about language that people speak are different. And I don't mean like, yeah, I did. He's been unmuted, so I don't know why he's still crying. But been unmuted. I just wanted to get out what I need to, and then I unmuted him. No,
I'm just saying, I still ain't going. I'm just not gonna condone that. I'm sorry.
Because you need to change your narrative.
And for you to say, for that joker to say, if the preacher's wife started twerking.
But you know what?
First of all, you put it out there like that.
It's not about condoning. It's kind of like, you know, what Cal just said is everybody's got a past. And I feel like life is a growing process. Like,
that's true.
You're put on this earth to learn as much as you can, and then you die. I don't know what happens after you die, because I ain't dead yet to let niggas know, hey,
nobody knows
what we doing over here. Nobody really knows, and those who are dead don't got the answers because they ain't coming back and say nothing yet.
That's right.
The thing is like, it's just about growing. Like, I feel like most people ain't shit people anyway. So I feel like you have to grow into becoming a better person.
Well,
sometimes
I mean,
I'm
gonna be honest with you.
But everybody's path to becoming a better person ain't what it ain't. Like, my path to becoming a better person ain't your path. Like, okay, you grew up as a preacher's kid, so you took the church path. So what's your version of right and wrong? You were instilled because you went to church, and that's where you learn most of your values from. I'm not saying that they're wrong. They just ain't my values because I didn't grow up in the church. I know right and wrong, but it wasn't because I went to church every Sunday or I read the Bible. But that don't make me any less of a person than you. We just took two different paths to get to becoming the people that we are.
And if more Christians would understand that, there would be less of a problem. Because I do agree with you. People do condemn a lot. And they act as if they wasn't there themselves.
Yep.
Because you do have some people that are raised in the church, and they ain't really had that. But a lot of them jokers, I'm going to be honest with you, that's been raised in the church, it's a lot of them that take off and go do the craziest jump because when they was being raised, they wasn't allowed to get out there and experiment and do all this kind of stuff. They go out there and do craziness. Now, thank God, I ain't one of them, but at the same time, yeah, you can't have a hold on people like that and condemn people. And if you sit down and talk to a preacher,
people.
What I'm saying,
newly saved person. The worst person in the world. Like fresh out the baptizing pool. Them niggas are terrible.
That's right.
Like
you're right.
But if you sit down
in the holy water and you want to tell me how to live life.
Y'all do this. I give you a perfect thing to do. When you get a chance, sit down and go talk to a preacher that you close to or a pastor of a church, and go have a conversation with them and ask him where he came from. Majority of your preachers, your pastors, your ministers, your bishops, your prophets was the worst people out there. They was prostituting, they was drug dealers, they was all kind of stuff. Even if you think about it and you read the Bible, I ain't trying to put Bible on people, but if you read the Bible and you look at the disciples, all of the disciples was, man, them jokers was crazy.
They was into a lot of things. You right though.
Let's back up here. Let's back up here for a minute.
Peter was
let's back up here for
murdering folks.
No. Let's a minute. Why does that have to be? Why does our leaders have to be folks who did some terrible things and then all of a sudden found God?
I ain't saying all of them.
Where are the preachers?
What I'm saying
who
is
have been living the good high life all their life and then
there
decide
are
to go find God? There's always these no good scoundrel niggas that's running churches and shit. That makes me not want church to
the problem is, let me tell you what the problem is, Tom. It's hard to see them because people are in the pulpit and not being real. So you feel like, well, if they ain't real and this pastor ain't real and I seen this pastor doing this, all of them are the same, but they ain't. That's just like how they judge black people. They judge us the same way. They all the same.
But you know what? To your point, Tom, I would rather sit and now. Not saying that the clean cut pastor ain't been through nothing, but as like if you a person coming from the street and you getting in the church,
know where you coming
I would rather sit and listen to the pastor who's been a pimp, been a drug dealer, been a gang.
Because you can relate to him more.
Because I can relate to him, because he knows my struggle, he knows where I'm coming from, and he knows what kind of life I'm trying to get out of, and that's something you can look up to, because I'm like, well, he made it out. Now I may not be a man of God,
here's my thing,
and be a reverend, but he's that light of hope that a nigga may need, because if he can make it out and do something positive with his life, then I know I can get out of this and do something positive with my life.
Right, but it's hard to relate. It's hard to relate to somebody that ain't been down your path or even a little bit to understand you.
Well, I get that though. But here's the thing though: when you are listening to the words of those who have been those crackheads or those pimps or those prostitutes or whatever your past life had been and whatever negative view you came up with, and then you sit here and you say, well, now I found God and now I'm preaching you the word. But that's just it. All you're doing is telling me where you've been and now not to find God. I want someone who can tell me, well, where else can I go? What else can I do? Well, you've been living this. Whereas this pastor who came from a wealthy family, who came down from that high hill of rich society and came down here, and now he wants to walk amongst the people and help us out, he's going to tell me how to get rich. He's going to tell me how to build up my neighborhood. He's going to tell me how to invest in the stuff. He's going to tell me how to get to the level that he used to be at, not tell me where he's been. That's why I need more of those people stepping up and telling me, okay, God told me to come down here and help y'all, so I'm going to help you.
But how seriously can one person take that if, like, I get your point of you want to see where you can go, but if he ain't never been where you've been, he don't know what path you walking right now. Like, you got to get out of what you in right now to get where the rich preacher is at.
Right.
Okay. So but then that's where you surround yourself with deacons and but that's when you say surround yourself with deacons and first ladies and those who can be that mediator that needs to be. So yeah, I may have came from a big house on the hill, and now I'm down here trying to help y'all. But my people that follows me were just like you. So if these deacons, these choir boards, and these board members can follow me and listen to what I'm saying and taking what I'm teaching, and now they're getting to that point of financial stability and being able to build up and help out the community, this is proof. These are proof that what I'm teaching you is going to help you because they've been in your shoes. Not the guy who's been the pimp, been the prostitute, been the player, who talks a good game. Because you got to remember, pimps talk a good game. They talk a damn good game. So that alone makes me question, why should I listen to you as a pastor? Because you might be talking a good game. Now, let something happen in my neighborhood or something go wrong, and we run to the church to help us, and all of a sudden is, oh, we got to pray together. We got to work together and get this. You ain't giving me no suggestions, my nigga. What are you helping us with? This is the reason why we say we have issues with churches in the community, because they want to diffuse everything instead of giving us directions to get stuff done. Oh, well, make sure you tithe this weekend.
But see, that conversation needs to be had, though. Because honestly, a lot of preachers don't know that. No, but what I'm saying is, even in like communities and stuff like that, when you go to these different meetings as far as your community goes, or your city council meetings, or all that kind of stuff, guess who's there in your midst? It's preachers there. Because 9 times out of 10, preachers are they holding up the community, for real. If you go to your community, no, I'm being honest though. Go to a city council meeting. Make it a point to go to a city council meeting in your ward. I don't know if y'all have wards or whatever it's called. But go to your ward meeting. Go to your meeting. Go to your council meeting and find out if there are preachers there. I guarantee you there's a lot of
always preachers there. You want to know why there's a lot of preachers there? Because there's churches popping up left and right.
But see, this is where this conversation needs to happen, though. Because they don't do that at city council meetings. I'm going to be honest with you. Until recently that I came back to Alabama and I started participating in this community movement in my county, and I got involved. My pops is involved. My dad is a bishop. He's involved in this community. And
he ain't got no choice.
He is like a big player in our community. I didn't know that. I was straight tripping when I'm like, what's going on? But it was like about 5 or 6 other preachers that was there that are also involved and big parts of the community. Shoot, they call it a movie theater. It's just one screen, but we have a movie theater downtown now that wasn't there when I left. And it's one screen. It's a one-screen theater, and they bring certain movies in, but it's a pastor running that thing. He did that. If he wouldn't have did that, nobody would have did it. Because it's been years. Selma ain't had nothing. Selma, Alabama ain't got nothing. And that's why the young people, when they graduate high school, they get out of here. There's no jobs. There's nothing going on.
They should.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of it.
But the problem is, the community ain't getting involved. The community ain't speaking out. People just sitting at home talking about, man, yeah, they ain't doing this and they ain't doing that. If you go to your city council meetings and you voice your opinion about how you feel, stuff will start to change, and elect the right people into these seats. Because I ain't gonna lie, one of the main people that we got in our city right now, I'm in her ward. We call them wards here in Selma, Alabama. But I'm in her ward. She's doing so much in the city that I ain't never seen done. And the only reason she's doing it because they got out and voted her into this spot. And she's been there for years. She's been there for a long time. And because she's doing the right thing, I come to find out, shoot, a lot of the stuff that wanted to come here as far as restaurants, and my cousin them make fun all the time when they come down here because they be like, man, y'all restaurants all closed at 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock. Y'all ain't got no sit-down restaurant. But it's because these people that are in power, your mayor, your city council, every time these folk come to them and say, yo, we want to bring this to your city, Your city council tell them no, and they don't even ask y'all. They don't ask the community. They just say, no, we don't want that. But I would have never known that if I wasn't at the city council meetings.
So what does this?
Yeah,
so what does this have to do about terrible preachers?
Well,
just trying to figure out.
I was just saying. You need to quit. I was just saying. I wasn't talking about the terrible preachers. I was talking about the good preachers.
What we were talking about.
I was saying the good preachers are there in the community format where you can actually talk to them and ask them questions. Because a lot of preachers, and I hear that a lot.
Really?
Huh?
Like, how many are there? Like, think about it, dude. When you got churches popping up left and right,
Bruh,
when there's four churches on the same corner, how is that helping the community?
I'm gonna be honest with you. Majority of them gonna be at their council meeting because I don't know about where y'all are at, but here where I'm at, they give out awards and stuff. They give out awards to like the churches that's been helping the most, especially that first of the year. All them preachers gonna be there because 9 times out of 10, and I know this because, like I said, I'm a PK and I know what my parents do. Shoot, they give money out to them churches, and so they're there, or they have a representative there for them to accept that stuff. That's what I'm saying, and a lot of times, which is
so you're
sad,
still not, but you're still proving my point though. They're not.
What?
But you're still not proving my point there. They're not there to make an impact on the community. They're there to get government funds or monies or just get these little awards so they can say that they're doing stuff. They're not really doing nothing.
No, what I'm saying is, if 9 times out of 10, and I'm just speaking from my own experience because I don't know nothing about no other pastors, but I know that my parents are busy as all get out. I believe myself, when you pastoring, that should be your only job because it's hard. I've sat up under my pops, and I see what they go through. People think pastors have it good. They don't, bro. For real, they don't. Regardless of how the money looked and, oh, my God, he got this much. He just got a new car and whatever. You don't know what's going on behind the scenes. Real talk. You never know. But that's the easiest way to get in contact with them because a lot of pastors, my dad just came off a job and he just retired. He's been working his whole life and pastoring. Well, he ain't been pastoring his whole life, but he's been pastoring 30-odd years plus. He's been pastoring a long time, and he's been working because the money that come into church, people think that the money go to the pastors and the pastor family. It don't. It should. Some of it should go to the pastor and his family because he's working the job, but it don't. That goes to pay bills because you'll be surprised what come in to pay bills at a church. And all these different light bills. You got all the types of bills that you got at your home. Plus, they franchise as a business, so they have to pay extra on top of that. I'm just saying. I only know that, like I said, because I'm a PK, and I see what goes on.
You talk like a PK.
Well, for a long time, I'm a man. It's a lot of stuff that you see. I got a cousin right now that was raised in the church, just like I am. He was raised in the church. He was brought up laying under the pew, sleep when he was younger, that hates the word. He hates when you talk to him about God. He don't want to hear it. He don't want to have nothing to do with God. He don't want nothing. Don't say nothing to him about God, Jesus, nothing. He don't want to hear nothing. And it's because of the stuff that he's been through. The pastors, they family be going through sometimes, Doc. For real. I can't even talk to my cousin about God. He don't want to hear it. And you say it's strange. That's strange. He's been through a lot. And I've been through a lot, but I I can't turn my back on God, and people telling me that. Well, why would you
Ain't
trust
nothing
in
about
that?
turning your back on him.
But I'm just saying, it's a lot that goes on behind closed doors. All preachers ain't bad.
Nah, they all ain't bad, but it's just a lot.
Who you at?
It's a lot that goes. It's definitely a lot that goes on.
Yeah,
it's a lot that goes on. It's a lot that's not talked about. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot that gets swept under the rug. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot. Like you said, it's a lot.
You know what I'm saying? Preacher touch me, I'm burning the church down.
Oh no!
Keep it on the buck with you, man. You're not finna fondle my testicles and think I ain't finna burn the house of God.
What in the world? Lord.
Yo, man, this show was very interesting. We went all over the place. we ain't touched the topic much.
No,
we went all over the place. We touched the topic about good.
We came to the conclusion in the first 15 minutes of the show that, first of all, men ain't shit because we going to play the motion card if she cheats on us, even though we cheated the whole time. So we've openly admitted that women, if we cheat on you, if you stay, fuck it, you stay. You cheat, we gon' fuck it, just leave. That's what we came to.
Fuck it.
After that, we found white people need real black church in their life in order to cut down on all these mass shooters and bad decision making that they do. Because I guarantee you that if a black church was in your ear when y'all elected 45, we wouldn't have these problems. Okay? Then we came to the conclusion that as for black people, though, black churches sometimes ain't shit. And if you can't find your pastor, 9 times out of 10, he's at some city council meeting trying to get a free award and free money.
Oh, wow. Really?
Hey, before we get out of here, I just saw my black churches and the pastors. Y'all got to cut that shit out. Like, y'all need to slim the time on black church. Black church is entirely too long for no apparent reason.
That's because y'all let Sister Mary do the announcement and she read them too slow. This evening,
I don't know.
Going to pray
for 90 minutes.
6 and shut in. We want to pray for.
I feel like church should start during the NFL pregame show. It should be over by kickoff. So church should be no longer than an hour and a half.
I just told you.
No.
Our services go 90 minutes.
If you can cover everything you need to cover within an hour, hour and a half, then you do not know what you're doing up here.
No. See, you missed the earlier part, though, Juan. See, church, I say about 90 minutes to 2 hours. You should be the length of one good NBA game. Because when it's just an hour, which is what white church is like, people don't get enough Jesus in their life, and they do dumb shit throughout the week. Okay?
Well,
see, black folks,
need that much Jesus, you should be going to church on Saturday.
Every day.
But no, 2 hours, 2 hours of Jesus time is more than enough. Because first of all, let's be honest, our choir is going to do about 3 or 4 songs, and black folks don't know how to end songs. Okay, we don't know how to end songs, so that's a good 45 minutes right there. Okay, it takes about 15 minutes to catch the Holy Ghost, and it takes about another 7 to come down from it. Okay, now he ain't even started talking.
Word.
Okay. So let's say his speech is about 30 minutes long. So this is about Bishop ain't even going to get the tithe. We got to have first tithe. That takes about 5 minutes to go around.
Right.
Still got
first
offerings that you got to do.
Yeah, what's up with that?
Okay. Pastor does about 30 minutes of actual talking of the word and does about 15 minutes of trying to get you to join his church. It'd be one visitor in the church, but he'll spend 15 minutes trying to get that one person to stand up.
If you get one person saved, that's what I'm saying. That's all it takes, man.
To go through the whole rendition of church, it takes about 2 hours. And I'm okay with 2 hours. It be when you have second service, guest speakers, the first lady got something to say. Then you got the one person doing announcements, and for some odd reason the announcement sheet is extra long that week. I'm like, damn. No. And then don't go to church on Mother's Day, Easter, or Christmas.
But when Mother Johnson get up doing testimony services, sing that song from way back in the day.
Then you want to go to the healing fund. You want to go to the healing fund. Then you want to pray for
second offering.
Right, third offering. Then after third offering, closing out offering.
Wait, the step.
Then you gotta pray. Then you gotta pray for Reverend Teddy, who's like 90 years old in the hospital for the 8th time. You know what I'm saying? You gotta pray for him.
Don't
email me that shit.
Don't forget about the building fund. The building fund.
The building fund. Yep. Offering. building fund is usually first offering, and then there's that once a month where everybody is trying to give some extra. So you're trying to get them $1,000 offerings, them $900 all the way down to $100. I'm just saying.
That's the first of the month service, ain't it?
Yeah, there you go. See, I don't know.
That's because them checks come in on the first, so you gotta get
on the first of the month. Get up, grab them checks and come on, get up.
And don't get me wrong. I understand that the building has bills that need to be paid, and you're gonna ask your patrons to be able to help out as much as possible. But y'all gotta understand, if Sister Mary's income and she only get like $400 a month, y'all can't be asking Sister Mary. You can't ask Sister Mary to give up 10% of her money to the church and get mad when she only give you $40. Y'all can't be mad. And then she got to break it up, so it's $10 every time she come to church. You can't be, holding back on your blessings for Sister Mary because she only gave $10. Meanwhile, her daughter is able to give you $150 the 2 times she does come to church out the year. You can't be mad.
That's right. Can't do that. And Sister Mary got 5 kids.
She ain't even got 5 kids no more. She only got what she got, but all I'm saying is you can't be doing that.
So what you're saying is to shorten black church, we need to cut out on the church announcements, because I'm not showing up to choir rehearsal.
The pamphlet already.
I don't care about Pastor Willie, who is in the hospital for the 38th time.
Why you don't care?
Because
his wife,
it's in the pamphlet already.
His wife sell them dry ass fish dinners. There ain't nobody buying.
Why?
And then she don't even put Hawaiian rolls in the fish dinner. She get them dry biscuits from Walmart that don't nobody like.
Y'all so evil.
and that burnt ass fish that she been trying to sell for the last 3 Sundays. Ain't nobody buying that. Man, I ain't buy it last Sunday. I'm not gonna buy it this Sunday.
If you want a better church.
Every time
the leftover from last week.
You and ask you why you not buying, you be like, sister, you gotta change the grease.
Change the narrative.
Next Sunday.
That's right. And stop wearing that smelly ass perfume, because every time I don't know what it is about a lot of old church women. It's like I don't know where they get their perfume from, but they all got the same fragrance. That shit just it.
That's because it's White Diamond by Liz Taylor mixed with a little bit of
right. And what's the other one?
Right,
what's the other one? Sand and Sable. Sand and Sable.
Yeah.
That come in the box. That box, the sand that you get with the gift bag. It be in them damn stores, man. They wear that same shit, man. And then before they close out church, they gotta go over the announcements for next Sunday. Oh, don't forget next Sunday, because next Sunday we gonna have special guests, and then we're gonna do another building fund. And we got why are you telling me about next Sunday? And I'm trying to get out of here. Let's wait the next Sunday. I don't want to hear about. I don't need a preview.
But see, then after service is actually over, you got to congregate for about 30 minutes.
See?
I ain't congregate. Y'all congregate.
That's why
everybody praising the Lord. Praise the Lord.
No.
Praise the Lord. Praise the Lord.
No, that's why you don't sit. That's why you sit towards the back. You sit towards the back, towards to the door. Because if you sit towards the front, you gotta walk past everybody, and they stopping you. Hey.
You ain't got no choice, dog. You ain't got no choice, because the ushers, they trying to fill up the front as much as possible. And after a while, they realize we're trying to get out of here, so they try to move you to the front, so the nursing mothers and the women with kids can sit in the back and whatnot. So they got to leave, because of noisy kids, they can leave. So they don't want to put their kid down in daycare for some odd damn reason, or their kid too bad that daycare don't want to take them. I'm just saying.
Hey, look,
that's why you do a bathroom break.
About black churches. I feel like you got to treat church like a concert or like a sporting event. Like I feel like the last 15 minutes of church, you should just leave. Like you do a basketball game, so you can beat traffic. That's what you should do in church.
They won't let
like
you.
the
That's
last
right.
15. I'm
You
leaving.
can't
Who
do
gonna
that.
stop me? I'm
The
63.
usher ain't gonna let you.
Who gonna stop me?
Hey, them ushers
Usher
back
ain't
there
gonna
for a
let you,
reason.
They ain't gonna let you. Bruh.
Them ushers is like
holding the doors
them
down.
ushers, yeah. Them ushers be like Secret Service of the church, man. They be like the Secret
like,
Service.
Hey,
Where you going? Where you going?
We only got 15 more minutes. Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Unless partner want to catch this fade, he's gonna move.
But then that's when they put the kids on the door. They put the kids at certain doors because you ain't gonna be rude to the kids, man. They out here just trying to Lord's work.
No, that's why.
So you ain't gonna.
That's why we got armed security now. They be in the back
Your
waiting.
church
Man, damn. See, your church word.
No, a lot of churches are like that. Not specifically mine. I'm just saying a lot of churches got because
I ain't got security
people
like
be
that at
getting
my
robbed at night. You get the money. You gotta take the money to the bank. Come on, man.
Nah, Gator. We just finished
Y'all
talking
ain't
about
heard
having
about these folks running up in churches.
Look, Gator, we just finished talking about having guns. We just finished talking about the teachers having guns in school. Now you talking about security at church got guns.
They
man.
already got them. They already got. It's already out there. It's been out there. It's been out there, bro.
Teachers have guns in school because I think they should have them. I think teachers should have guns.
Oh God, here we go.
I don't know, man. I don't know about that.
Ron, we talking about the same teachers who can't
want to
are ribbing each other. You want to give them a gun. So Bob and Woodshop can't take this rib, and he pulls out a gun because he's
teacher. This is the same teacher that snapped in the middle of the doggone lesson because somebody threw a piece of paper at the back of his head. Right. Why you throwing paper? Yeah, you want him to have a gun though? You do?
You gonna pull out an AK?
Hey, if Mr. Bob get to his pistol first, you won't be inclined to pull yours because you know Mr. Bob
here
is
we
packing.
go.
Oh God. Well,
Here
I mean, we already tried to stop the shootings for the crazy white kids that shoot up the school. We don't need the teachers voluntarily pulling out the pistol on your kid because he won't put his cell phone away. Talk about, damn it, didn't I say put that phone away? We don't need that. We don't need that.
So you telling me that the least paid people in the world guns?
Word. That deal with the most stress. Nah, but they deal with the most stress. Think about it. They deal with all kinds of kids.
They should probably put armed security guards in schools. Like they should probably have like a set course for armed security guard training and put armed security guards at school.
Some schools have
well, that's different than having an armed
trade. They need to bring back like trade classes.
Wait, trade
where
class.
We teach it. Yeah, like actually in high school where you have
to
learn a trade. Not just always this passive proficiency test crap, but actually give them classes where they can learn. Not no home ec, no bullshit like that, or home or wood shop class where you're making clocks. No, I mean actual trade. Like you have a class where you and a bunch of your students are building a car. This is what you're doing.
Right.
Yeah.
Building this car.
Yeah, we had automotive class in high school. When I went to South, we had an automotive class. And
right,
we
and they took those kind of classes away.
Yeah, we did too.
Yeah, we
took them away. They took them away. They took them away. Yeah, something where you can actually.
That we helped build, but we built it.
Oh, they donated. They donate those cars. They go get donated to charities, some shit like that. They give them to like the battered women. Like they give them to like the battered women. Whatchamacallit. So at the end of the day, it's legitimate.
A battered woman needs a getaway car. I saw it. I see it. I see what they did there.
Yeah. Or women who live in these situations and they got kids and they need to get around, so they'll donate the cars that you guys fixed on to them with a disclaimer on it, like, hey, this is not from a dealership. These high school kids fixed this. But if you wanted it,
so it may not work in like 6 months, but you can have it.
But here,
you can have it for now. You can have it for now.
I just think most schools need they need metal detectors and then they need armed security guards. If you have metal detectors and armed security guards, it's cool.
Yeah.
Like it's school. This is not for one, they underpaid teachers. So I'm already not here to be your friend because I'm already mad at my paycheck I get every 2 weeks. So you already got me pissed off now. And then the fact that you come to class and then don't do no work, you got me extra pissed off now. I should be able to send you somewhere and let them frisk you for like 3 hours and get you off my class.
And the fact, let's not forget, my raise as a teacher is based on how well you do. So you come in here on some bullshit. You come in here on some bullshit. You ain't trying to learn, and I can't get more money because you don't want to learn. See, they don't need guns.
That's right.
Man. I can see a couple of kids getting popped. Or I can see little Ray getting popped.
What?
And
that would be a bad place. Yeah.
And we accept it because little Ray wasn't gonna do nothing but rob a liquor store next weekend anyway. So we did society a favor.
For real.
Just
you can't do that in the schools, man, for real. Yeah, not the teachers. The armed guards I could get with or whatever, because they're trained professionals. If you have a certain situation, I could get with that. But, yeah, the teachers, nah, they don't need no damn guns, man.
And then we might turn around and get a Samuel Jackson 187 kind of teacher. Now, I don't know.
Oh,
you
shit.
Want that.
Hell
you don't want that.
Word.
We
don't want that.
You want to be the one responsible for giving him a gun? Next thing you know, niggas in chemistry class playing Russian roulette.
Right.
Well, kids have to realize the situation that they are putting these teachers in, man. Right.
We not saying that
school just didn't seem this terrible when I was in high school. It's like it just didn't seem that bad.
You want to know why? Because we had checks and balances when we were in high school. You know what I'm saying? Like, our friends looked out for us. Our school had shit to do. We had shit to do. So if we didn't want to, fuck it, we had somewhere to go. Like, if I didn't want to, if I wanted to go join, like, the fucking Glee Club, fuck it, I'll go join the damn Glee Club.
Yeah.
And we didn't get talked about it because Glee Club for us was basically singing with the fine bitches, having the dopest lyrics when it was time to rap in the cafeteria, and pussy for days. So it wasn't a bad thing like it is now. Like now you want to go do something that's considered successful, niggas want to talk about you and they cyberbully you about it, and it's like it's not cool being kids no more.
Word. Because when we was coming up, everybody dealt with who they dealt with. Like you said, the Glee Club was the Glee Club. The jocks was the jocks. You know what I'm saying? The band was the band. Like the cool kids, the popular kids who just did whatever, that was them. Everybody had they crew, and that's just what it was. You knew who it was, and you just whatever. Now, not to say that it wasn't bullying it was always bullying, but the bullies picked on the easy targets or whatever, and then a lot of times they got tired of that shit and just stopped coming to school, start doing all types of other shit. Nowadays, like Tone's saying, it's just that kids is picking on kids for all types of shit, just for doing what you love, and what you doing what you love is not what I may love. I'm making fun of you and teasing you to the whole school. Like it's just a different world that we in now. You know what I'm saying? And then a lot of times, a lot of the parents are not. To take it even a step further, a lot of the parents are not parenting no more, so the kids don't even know how to deal with the shit that's going on in the schools. You know what I'm saying? So they relying on their friends, who's the wrong people to rely on.
But you know what though? Like when you say it like that, it's kind of like I feel like the generations aren't that far apart. Like when they blame stuff on parents, sometimes I'm like, okay, well, the way his mom is being a mom is like I can like that's the same way I kind of grew up. But like, I didn't turn out like that. Like I had a parent who worked second shift for a number of years. So when I got home, it was just me. But like, I had the necessities to survive. Like I knew how to microwave stuff, and every black kid who's ever been home alone knew the 2 rules: you don't answer the phone, you don't open the door. And then when we upgraded and got caller ID, you don't answer for numbers that you don't know. Only answer for the numbers that you know. And no matter who's at the door, you do not open my door.
Period.
Right. Unless it's that big booty.
And we survive.
Unless it's
we survive.
But that big booty chick you told to come over. They're like, everybody.
Well, you knew you was gonna open the door anyway. You like, man, mom's not gonna be home till 11. Who coming to kick him?
Right.
You knew what you was gonna do.
Right, you already knew, but that's another story. But no, but at the same time though, it's like kids are not prepared to survive anymore. Because a lot of stuff that we had to deal with, they've taken it away from kids. They've taken those avenues and those outlets. Like, we love after-school programs. We didn't go to after-school programs to learn shit. We went to them because it was something for us to do not to be home. We had friends.
Right.
Our friends.
That was our
right.
bonding
That was our
time.
bonding
I feel
time.
like kids don't bond no more.
Right.
Social
media messed all it up.
Yeah, that's true.
They don't go outside. They don't.
But like,
you don't even have to be face to face.
Did anybody see Chris Rock's special besides me and Tom? Did y'all watch Chris Rock's Netflix special?
I didn't see it.
He was right. You need, like, as much as bullying is bad, you need bullies because the world is full of anxious people.
Right.
Like, because that bully that you get bullied by in school, because your boss is a bully. He going to tell you what to do, when to do, how to do it, and when to be here. And you're probably not going to be the nicest guy in the world. But if you don't know how to deal with ancient people at a young age, you'll never know how to deal with people that suck.
Right.
That's
and
true.
That is
true.
This is when you get postal shootings and school shootings.
No, I agree with
stuff
that.
like that.
Or
That
you
is
grow
true.
up to be the Unabomber. You grow up to be the Unabomber who live in Tulsa, Oklahoma. But, hey, shout out to Oklahoma.
And the funny part is my bully was actually like people I kick it with, like after a while, because they really wasn't a bully. It was more so like they didn't know how to their anger, so they would do shit that would bother people. Well, it used to bother me because my ribbon game was weak back in the days, but I'm a better ribber now.
I feel like,
so,
when you get picked on, when you get bullied, you eventually become the bully.
You could say that. I'll give you that one because we bullied the shit out of Jacob.
That's cool.
I'm saying because when I've always been the fat guy. Like I've always been the fat kid, and people used to always, yeah, you fat, you slow, and then then I got to high school. I'm like, damn, you niggas are still doing this. Hey, you fat, you wear glasses, and then I felt like, okay, I got to get my funny game together. And then, I got to a point where it was one thing to talk about those who were messing with you. Then I just started doing it to everybody.
Everybody. First defense, second defense.
Yeah, man.
Become a dick.
But that's normally that is normally how it is or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, eventually, you know what I'm saying, the tables turn. You know what I'm saying? You find something you good at, your strength, and you know what I mean? You run with it. It's like, I'm going to get you before you get me. You start to see it
I didn't
before.
want to be a physical. I didn't want to be a physical bully because
right.
Because eventually you're going to have an off day. Somebody going to put some hands to you.
Right.
I'm going to put them paws on.
I'd rather have a day of bad jokes and nobody laughs than be like, damn, boy, I do really whoop your ass.
Right. I got you.
Yeah, I didn't want to be that guy.
No, I feel you, bro. I feel you.
Tragedy.
I mean, I've been bullied in grade school and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But from there, I don't know. Like, the bullying shit started with me was because of my sickness. You know, like I've been epileptic since I was like 6 years old. You know what I'm saying? So, like, the cruel shit with the kids, you know what I'm saying?
So you just break out the humpy dance?
Yeah, I just break out and start. I start on vibrating shit. I'm vibrating and shit all over.
Vibrate. What the hell?
Fam just start Humpty dancing for no reason.
Word, bro. I just start vibrating. Shit all over, you know what I mean? And they made fun of that shit, the kids. Huh?
The
kids are cool.
I be Harlem shaking, bro.
Though.
Without the music.
Kids are cruel, though. So that's expected, though. Like, not even trying to be funny, though, but that's what kids do.
Yeah, and that's what happened. And that's they took it and ran with it, bro. But see, that's how I got my fight game up. I started becoming the zero tolerance dude. They was like, okay, now leave Cal alone. Cal got a short fuse. You know what I'm saying? Because I started popping off. And then from that, it just turned into, like, Mr. Cool. Like, I was just cool with everybody. Like, I was Mr. Sociable. You know, everybody knew me. And but it was a transition. Right. Right. You know what I'm saying? And it was a transition. Like, it went from bullying to where everybody, I was just cool like that. And that's, so, yeah, it goes back to what you said, Fresh. Like, eventually, the tables turn. You know what I mean? So, it's true. It's definitely true. And a lot of, Tone was a bully?
Yeah, he's a bully now. He bullied me all the time.
Okay.
I do not bully you. The lies you tell yourself. I am a big brother to you.
Most big brothers are bullies. You ain't heard?
You know, it's partially true.
That is true. Yeah.
Oh shit, man. But like you said, a lot of these kids nowadays, they not equipped to even deal with it. Like, they don't even know how to deal with bullying. It's like, oh God,
they don't know how to deal with anger.
Right.
But they don't even know how to deal with their own anger, dog.
They don't even know how to
and they just
socialize
rage
no
out
more.
on video games. They go on like they video games and they just talk to their friends through there and do what they think is cool, and it's
But at the same time, I can understand how stuff like that happens, because I ain't even gonna jack. I had one point in time, I was like, you know what? If I shot dog, he couldn't bother me anymore. I was like, where would I get a gun from, and who would give it to me and not tell on me that I have a gun? So that idea got erased real quick, because I'm like, somebody's gonna tell on me, so I don't want to get a whooping for having this gun. So we won't even go that route. And then if you tell one person you want to get a gun, everybody's like, oh, who you going to shoot? You get a gun, bro? Like, it's cool and shit. Like, you stupid children.
Why is the fact that we are expected to kill somebody when we want a gun? Like, maybe I just want a gun in the house for protection. Why is it we just gonna go off and shoot somebody?
And then, you know, kids don't know how to not talk. You be like, man, yeah, that nigga, James, I'm going to pop that nigga. Now there's a rumor going around school, hey, James, that nigga said he going to pop you. So now James is whooping your ass every day until you really shoot James.
Yep. And that's how it happened. And they get that from television, movies. It's like, oh, okay, old dog, they was making fun of him. Old dog shot him. They wasn't making fun of old dog no more. They was scared of him. You know what I'm saying? Kids rely on television and social media and all that nowadays. There's no more social skills. There's no more going to your friend's house. What they do, they don't go to their friend's house no more. What they do, they FaceTime their friend. They FaceTime them. or they hit them up on, or they DM them, hit them up on DM.
Social media is the worst place to get any of your information because don't nobody know shit on social media.
Yep. But that's what these kids turn to nowadays. That's exactly what they turn to. It's totally different. It's way different when we was growing up.
Because you can post something on social media, and it can get shared by two different people, and you'll get two different responses to the same damn post.
Yeah, that's true.
And they'll look at it from two different views. Or you'll get a group of people who whole life is just to look at something from one perspective. Because that's basically what groups are. Groups are a bunch of people to get together to look at things from a certain perspective. And you turn around and they only want to look at it from one perspective. Because, like, for an example, me and Juan know for a fact there's a group where it's nothing but women in there, and all they do is bash men. Like, everything is about bashing men. Jacob can walk in there and be like, I love black women. Nigga, you don't love us. You just want to say something because you can look good for some bitch you like.
That's because y'all went to them first.
Nope. Here's the thing. No. Here's the thing. The whole group was born with this view, this vision.
Right.
So no matter what, like, you know how I posted the video of the dad going to work and the daughter being so ecstatic about him coming home, they will find out and pick apart about that video. They will find something wrong with that. This is just how they are. So this
they'll probably be like, he finally came home, about time.
Oh. I bet you he don't even call. I bet you he don't even visit his kid that much. He ain't got no key to the house, so he don't be there for her. Or I bet you he just came from fucking his bitch. They'll find something negative to always say.
She wouldn't be that happy if she didn't see him a lot.
Exactly. There you go. Yep.
What I'm saying, and we are smart enough to know that. But this particular group, that's their whole thing. And this is why I said social media is the wrong place to get your thoughts. Because let's say a friend of yours added you to this group because you just got cheated on by the man you were in. So you go into this group and you see all this male bashing, but since it's from a woman perspective and you're in that male bashing mode, you're going to start making this be your train of thought. You're going to start looking at stuff from this perspective now, and now you're going to believe all men are dogs, men ain't shit, they ain't good for nothing, I don't need a man in my life, when in actuality, the only reason why what happened in your relationship could have been the fact that you thought you didn't have to do anything anymore, and you felt that everything should be catered to you, and he got tired of your shit and left.
Facts.
So you never had the chance to look at what you did wrong because your best friend just put you in a group that all they do is look at stuff from the same perspective you're currently in right now. So now your whole mentality has just been changed and destroyed because of social media. So yeah.
Or the killer kung fu wolf bitch from the Boondocks.
Killer kung fu wolf bitch was the shit. Cause you gotta think about it, dog. She was in the Kumatai, and she lived to tell it. So that means she won the Kumatai, because the only way you get out the Kumatai is by winning or by death.
But her best friend was that person that was steering her narrative, which is why she killed herself.
True. Which I laugh because wasn't it Pam? Wasn't her best friend Pam?
Yes, from Martin. It was Tashina.
Yeah. Pam's out here getting bitches killed.
Don't tell your best friend everything. Don't tell your female best friend everything.
So this is what happened when you let men loose in the man cave. We have gone literally 45 minutes past. If it wasn't for the live, you would not be hearing this. I don't know how I'm going to edit this particular episode. I might cut it down to 3 smaller episodes for an hour. I don't know. No, I think I really might do that. I think I might chop it up to 3 separate episodes for an hour.
Okay.
Being the fact that only the main topic is what you'll hear when I do the edit, and the rest of the shit will show up in the 24/7. So be on the lookout. 24/7 for the crack. I just want y'all to know that. Because it's going to be all kind of shit in there. It's random interviews,
it's gonna be popping.
Comedy, music, current shows you didn't even know was on Tone Deaf Radio, shows being syndicated through Tone Deaf Radio. We might even do a gospel
24/7 going to be popping. With Reverend Popoff.
You know what? I might find one weekend and actually just play it on a Sunday, dog. Just cause.
Cause
God. Cause God said,
"Fuck
Jacob. You. Get the money."
Dang.
You know what, Jacob? If you want to, bro, you go ahead and do a sermon one day.
Do a sermon.
What?
Come on.
I ain't gonna be preaching on no. You know what?
Save.
I just said
you gotta
that
save. You gotta save. You gotta save the stock pocket.
You had your chance. You have your chance to have your avenue to get the word out. Have that Bible with you. You could do it. Sunday night. You could do. I'm legitimate. Go ahead, log in, and Jesus gave you this avenue for a reason. If you can't save the stock that way, save them the other way.
I receive it. Wait, what? What other way?
You should do it April 8th.
Can't say the thoughts from with the breakdown. Say the thoughts with the church way.
Right.
This is the church. This is the church hour with your PK. With your PK.
Your PK. Jacob.
See?
Here to save all the thought pockets.
Saying. It's your calling, Jacob. Say that one thought, she become your wife. You never know.
That's right.
You know what? I ain't fooling with y'all.
Why you hating on your blessings, dog? Stop canceling your blessings, dog.
Tom got a point, man. He got a point. He got a point,
Didn't we just say the pastor?
Make a thought into a wife.
Who said that? Who said? Did we say that? I didn't say that. I never said you could. If a crackhead can become a preacher, why can't a thought become your wife?
Right. She goes straight from the strip. She went straight she got off the pole for you, man. Off the pole, straight into your heart.
But before we leave the man cave, I'm gonna drop a gem. I'm gonna drop a life gem on y'all that I want y'all to pay real close attention to. Y'all ready?
We listening.
We waiting.
Let's go.
All right.
Better say for Blog Talk, kick us off.
Most men who use the phrase "you can't turn a hoe into a housewife" ain't got a house for a wife.
Fact.
And I'm out.
Fact.
Drop the mic.
And I'm out.
Didn't lie. He didn't lie. He did not lie. He didn't lie.
That's a fact.
It's the truth, but hey.
It's only one person I can get away with that, and that's Corrupt. And that's only because he got a house because he sold 1 million records as a dog pound.
Right.
But they don't love them hoes anyway, so they don't love them hoes anyway, so that's an oxymoron.
That's right. That's right.
It is.
Dropping the dog
if
pound.
you don't love them hoes, why would he care about turning a hoe into a housewife?
You ain't got no love for him anyway.
Yeah.
Follow your blessings, Gator. Follow your blessings, brother.
He ain't listening.
Follow your blessings. He ain't listening.
He ain't.
See, this is why we always getting on you, man, because you don't listen to us, man. We be trying to get you. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all think I don't listen to y'all? You know what?
Because man, you don't be listening to what we trying to like. You still being extra nice. You still not trying to absorb all options
you ain't
just
trying
because
to change
she
your
a
narrative.
thought. Right, you trying to be picky because she a thought. You don't want to deal with her. She might be a better woman. She might be a better woman than the church woman you dealing with. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm saying, you don't know.
I ain't dealing with nobody. What you talking about?
She gonna make you look at the world differently. Just saying.
Word.
So be wait just because she in your church don't mean she right for you.
That's right. That's right. She could be right on the corner waiting for you, and probably the best wife you ever had.
Jesus put that thought in your life for a reason, dog. Jesus put that thought in your life.
That's right, man. She'll make you a sandwich. She'll preach the word, and then she'll suck the life out of you, make your toes curl.
All right. Lord. So we're gonna go ahead and close tonight out. We're gonna go ahead and end tonight's show.
To the end of the road.